What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy out here with another comic review. And we finally have it. Issue 6 of 6, the finale of Nightwing, The New Order. And first of all, this cover's fantastic. Obviously, Jake is the new generation of heroes to come. And it's emphasizing what it does, and I have to say that, man, this is what Steve Rodgers deserved if they had did Secret Empire correctly. But I'll let you judge for that for yourself. Let's get into it. So we see Nightwing, the New Order, the finale. Kyle Higgins has been a spectacular writer. I've enjoyed Trevor McCarthy's artistness, basically, and everything like that. So we just see a little throwback to Batman and Robin fighting down Killer Croc. And we see that this was back in the day. We just see Metropolis 2040. It's like the views just is like we just see Starfire trying to get and empathize with her son. And of course, Jake has resentment for Starfire, and he's like, "What do you want, Corey?" Oh, it's like, "I just wanted to check on you. I know this day has been trying for a few days," and he's like, "I'm fine." Okay, well, if you want anything at all, you need something sweet. He's like, "Please don't call me that." And of course, she's kind of hurt as somebody who takes emotions seriously. And we just see, well, Jake is not keen on speaking with me, and we just see Lois is like, "Look, this has all been a lot for him. I know. He's your son, Corey. He'll come around. And it's just going to take some time." And Corey's skeptical, saying, "I don't think we have that much time." Meanwhile, Superman, Wally West, and Lex are together. It's like, "Ah, that's much better. What did you do?" It's like, "The specifics would bore you, Wallace, but I do have to hand it to Freeze. This is arguably the best work I've seen from him yet. It almost took me 2 hours to counteract." So it seems that Wally has gotten his speed back. And how much longer with Jake? Where is he even? Asleep, thank God. My software still has another several hours to parse data, and his decided lack of patience was getting quite annoying. I mean, Jesse Clark's like, "He's a teenager, Lex. I'm well aware, Clark." And I say, "Man, I'm glad you never had kids." So, meanwhile, in the headquarters, we see a hand. We just see Dick Grayson come in to take his son. He's like, "Do you trust me?" He's like, he nodded his head. "Okay, I need you to stay really quiet and get dressed. I want to show you something." It's like, "Where are we going?" "We're close." "Close to what? You don't do you even know what's in this place?" "I don't." "Then what? Come on, right through here. Don't worry, Jake. It's all gonna be okay now." We just see the squad. Batwoman squad. We have a female we have a female Captain Cold. I believe this is his fine. Damn, why am I forgetting his name? Part of the Bat family. Yeah, Azrael. Yeah, Azrael, Captain Adam, John Stewart, and of course Red Tornado and Dick's former associate. And we just see, "What did you do?" It's like, "I made a deal." "Dad, what did you do?" "Hey, listen to me. Everything's going to be all fine, I swear, but this isn't our fight anymore. We'll get out of the country, start over, we'll be together." And we just he's like, he's not trying to leave, but he's like, "I'm sorry, Jake, but you don't have a say in this matter." And he just gives him the knockout, bam. And we just see Catherine Kane is like, "Sonic sleep inducer. Haven't seen one of those in a while." Wally is with Clark and Lex in the upper wing. Lois and Corey are both asleep on both the second floor. "I disabled all the security sensors. I could have a clean and I disabled all the security sensors I could. You'll have a clean path to take them with minimal resistance. And the others, Bloodhaven, set up in the old Lockhaven prison." And we just see Brady, that's his name. It's like, "Miss Kane, it's not too late. They're both right here. We could take them. The kid needs to be in stasis." And he just say, "I'm giving you the only person who could conceivably make a cure, Brady. If Luthor is off the table, Jake is worthless." Jesse, "Until someone else comes along who is as smart as Luthor and hates us just as much." We just see Catherine is like, That's enough. You held up your end of this, Dick. I'm holding up mine. Take Jake and go. Everyone else get in position. We're going in." And we just see John Stewart like, "Congratulations, Dick. You just saved the world. Again." So they get the troops ready and they're about to bust in. So meanwhile, Lois and Starfire are just having a bite of coffee. Then all of a sudden, boom! Just see, "Stand out, don't move." Say, "Jake." It's like, "We have to get him." It's like, "You're too late. He's already gone. You're outnumbered, Lois. Stand down." So John Stewart is looking at Lois like, "You're forgetting how these rings work, John." So I guess she overloads her ring. I don't know, but she blasted them. Willpower or whatnot. I'm not sure. But meanwhile, just see, we have a problem. Multiple problems, it appears. Grayson's taken the boy and led the Crusaders to our door. And Wally's like, what? Lex, the repowering. Can you do it here without Jake? We have to try. Obviously, West. That's exactly what we're going to do. But we need more time. It's like, whoa, you have robots? Oh, dear boy. I wouldn't be Lex Luthor if I didn't have robots. So Lex has his own private army of Lexbots, basically. So this should be fun. But we get back, and Jake wakes up in the car with his father. And his dad is telling him to calm down. And Jake is like, I'm heading back. And we get some very good dialogue here. It's like, no, you're staying right here, and we're going to drive to Chicago, and from there, get on the first flight. It's like, I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm going back and helping them to fix the world that you broke. And we just see that Dick is like, that I broke? The world has always been broken. You see the videos and photos and think you know how bad things were, but you have no idea. No matter how hard we tried, people died again, again, and again, and it was only getting worse. The world is dark, it's mean, it's cruel, and I'm not going to apologize for realizing that and trying to do something meaningful to change it. That's what growing up is, Jake, accepting the world as it is, not how you wish it were. The sooner you get that, the safer you'll be. Oh, damn. Dick just laid down the truth right there for his son, and the son is a little bit heartbroken. That it is the truth indeed. You just see Jake's and Dick is like, okay, please don't cry. It's like, it's my fault. It's like, no, it's not your fault. Yes, yes, it is. If I were better, I could help you. The way you helped Bruce. And it's like, what? And we just see him, Batman face the scariest things in the world, the darkest days, the worst of people, but he had you to help him, to not be scared, to remind him that there are always good things and good people, to remind him that he needed to trust people and believe in the best of them. You just see, I wish I knew how to be as good as a Robin as you were. And we just seem like, oh man, he got me. Meanwhile, we just get this fantastic battle. Lois, John Stewart, Azrael versus a robot, Captain Atom taking down more robots as well, Red Tornado, and Starfire battling out, and Wally and the female Captain Cold, bam. And we just see John Stewart like, I have to say, I really like this John Stewart suit. Looks nice. And you just see, come on, Lois, you and I should be doing this, should be together on this. And what exactly in my history makes you think I'll be on your side here, John, and just gives him a punch, boom. But just see Flash is taking down these robots, but of course Catherine just gets her down, boom. So we see, it brings me no pleasure to engage you this way, Coriander. If you would simply surrender, you know I will not tornado, but your forces are far outmatched. Please, Coriander, for everyone's well-being. Say, come on, we're regrouping. So they regrouped everywhere. Just see, we cannot hold them back much longer. Eventually, John or the android will break through. Lex, how are the going as fast as I can, Wes, but without the boy here, there's only so much I can do. You just see, well, he's like, I swear, if we get out of this alive, the first thing I'm going to do is find Grayson, and how about I make it easy for you? So we just see Dick and Jake already. He's like, you, yeah, I know, but we don't have time. Can you get Jake back up to Lex? It really feels like we could use a Superman right now, doesn't it? And we just see everybody's confused, like, Dick, I don't understand. I have a lot to figure out and answer for, but this today, it isn't the way, and I can't keep trying to convince myself that it's what needs to happen before the world is better. Maybe at one point it was, but not anymore. We need to start trying to make things right. And you just see, hold on, kid. This is going to be a little bit disorienting, so he just got him to the place like this, like, ooh, speed. Meanwhile, it's like, we need to hold this building at all costs, buy Clark and Lex as much time. Lois, any shield constructs we put up with great. Corey, are your gauntlets running again? Yes. Then let's start to cut a path, Ed. It's like, no more paths. You had a path, Dick. You don't get another. So we just see Catherine Kane is like, oh no. But meanwhile, it's like, I know, the process is less than comfortable. It's fine, keep going. And he's like, oh, I can feel it. Oh. And you just see him like, yes, I have the power. Say, I think it worked. Look at my power. And you just see Lex like, my greatest achievement. I'm your god, Superman. Yeah, he's still Lex. Yeah, it's like, are you okay? Yeah, it's just a bit uncomfortable. Gravity feels different again. It shall pass, but right now, the most important thing is that Jake has given us the biodata needed to truly change things. You just see, what did you do? Wait, what? Oh my gosh! Lex betrayed them. It's like, what did you do, Lex? No, it's like, I'm sorry, Clark, but we have a chance for the world to reach the next level of human evolution for us, all of which reach our potential. The means are not ideal, but it is a situation we found ourselves in. I've enjoyed our time together, but that's what this has always been about. I will not return to a world of unequals. Ah, so he's still Lex Luthor. So, and he's escaped. It's like, no. What does he mean? It's a bomb modeled after the original device from Apocalypse. I can see it running under this entire facility. He used to talk about something like this, but I had no idea. We have to stop it. But I thought we wanted the powers back. I will not return to a world of unequals. Lex wants to give superpowers to the whole world, but based on the size of this device, it will destroy Metropolis in the process. He's like, there's not enough time to clear the city. Jake, I'm going to need your help, son. Can you fly like your mom used to? It's like, I don't know. It's like, well, now is a good time as any to find out. So the battle is still raging on. And we just see Catherine saying, you think I like being this hardline? Someone needs to make the hard call stick. So she's like, you think I like being mean? No. And we just see him punch him. It's like, I should have pulled you back. Pulled us both back. But I'm here. Now we can't stop now, Kate. And we just see Catherine's like, we're supposed to be a family. You were supposed to help me bear this burden, but you never truly had the stomach for it. And you just see, no, if anything, you've had too much stomach for it. This only stops when, and she gets hit with Brady, and say too much talking, not enough. And you just see Superman and Jake fly out, and we just see them hit everything, boom, 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 around the whole facility. And Jake is like, listen to me. Everyone listen to me. There's a bomb under the whole area. Superman's trying to carve it out, but he needs help. If this thing blows up, it'll bring superpowers back, but it'll wipe everybody out of Metropolis and everybody who lives here. Please, we have to stop this. And then all the heroes are like, yeah, it's time we become heroes. So John Stewart takes control. Lois, Tornado, Adam, with me. Take a side and help Superman. Everyone else, crowd duty. This city's seen enough death. No one else dies here. Look at that. We do it together. We just see, got it. So everybody's going to be a hero. And they carve out the whole thing, and dang, that is a huge bomb. Just see them all lifting the thing up. Just see everybody lifting. It's working, it's moving. And then it blows up in the sky. I say, did we get everyone out? Jake's still up there. And we just see the whole thing blow up. Boom. It's like, in 2028, my dad saved the world and changed the course of history. And then we just see Jake, and everybody's worried. But we just see, it's like, any casualties? Not one, Jake. Not one. Jake flew them all to safety. Was it okay? It's like, yeah, Jose. That was much more than okay. And look at the family together. Starfire, Dick, and their son. It's like in 2040, I helped change it again. Just see the aftermath, like, with the knowledge that Lex had uncovered, powers started coming back slowly, but they were still illegal for the next 5 years thanks to funding initiated, but while they're still legal for the next 5 years, thanks to funding initiated by the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation, R.I.P. Alfred in this universe, the legislation currently outlawing them was repealed. Kate Kane retired shortly after. That Crusaders still operated, helping to regulate powers, but without my dad, it was the start of a new generation. Liz finally getting promoted, in quotation, reflected that. Mom and Dad stayed friends as best as they could. For all their differences, they both loved me unconditionally, and they were there for me, always. In fact, after I graduated, look at that! Oh my gosh, look at this family. It's nice, like. In fact, it was Dad who had the idea for us to work together. He spent the remaining days teaching kids with powers how to control them. It was in a lot of ways how he tried to atone for the things he did. And the final picture. This was great dialogue, man. Richard Dick Grayson was a complicated man. He was strong, compassionate, and he cared more about others than he ever did himself, but he was far from perfect. People used to describe Nightwing as being about catching people when they fall. I think a parent's job. It's like, oh my gosh. I like my saying. People describe Nightwing as being able to catch people. I think a parent's job is a lot like that too. We spend years trying to keep our kids from falling, but sometimes they end up catching us. See, while it's true we make the hardest decisions for the people we care about the most, they're usually the ones who show us what the right decisions are. Like I said, before we grow up looking for glimpses of what our parents were before we knew them, to try and learn about them so we can learn more about ourselves. Hopefully, one day this will help you to understand why things are the way they are, why I am the way I am, and why you are named after the greatest person I ever knew. Recording stopped. All done. So we just see an older Jake here, looking a lot like his dad. Pictures everywhere. Teen Titans photos. Robin, Nightwing, a Voltron, a Power Ranger. This is a Power Rangers one. No, this is a Voltron one, I think. Voltron, Superman, everything like that, and a Batman hat. You just see, look at him with the wife and his young boy. Just say, I think it's enough for now. Good, because someone just woke up from their nap. Just say, hey Richard, how you doing, buddy? Did the neighbor kids wake him up? Yeah, but that's okay. He doesn't seem to mind the noise. Something tells me he's going to like being part of such a lively world. The end. A spectacular Elseworld story. This is how you do it. Steve Rodgers should have gotten this type of ending. Secret Empire should have gotten this type of ending. Nightwing, everybody who was bad before all came together to fight the greater good, and Lex, of course, was still the villain, in a way. Well, he was trying to shape the world into his image once again, but all the heroes, all the differences are reconciled. And we see a new world led by Jake Grayson going forth. And Dick Grayson was forgiven. Powers returned. Everybody realized. Everybody made peace with one another. And this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Spectacular event. This issue, 10/10. And I give the whole series an 8.5 out of 10. This is a good book. When it comes out as a graphic novel, buy this. Buy this, man. Dang. So once again, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics like this piece of work right here and get your opinions on them. Thank y'all for watching, and I should have more videos up later today.